Welcome. Final moments, lost forever. These rare last photos of extinct animals remind us of a world we'll never see again. The Caribbean monk seal, native to the Caribbean, went extinct due to human hunting. The last recorded sighting was in 1952, and it was declared extinct in 2008. Javan tigers, last seen in 1972, were driven to extinction by habitat loss. While some believe a few may still exist in Java's forests, their numbers are too low to prevent functional extinction, with mining now threatening their last refuge. The western black rhino was declared extinct in 2011 due to poaching, while the black rhino survives, critically endangered, in parts of Africa. The Baiji River dolphin, once thriving in China's Yangtze River for 20 million years, was declared functionally extinct in 2006 after no sightings were recorded. Industrialization, pollution, and overhunting led to its decline, marking the first cetacean extinction in modern times. The Pyrenean ibex, the first extinct animal cloned, was reborn in 2009, but died 7 minutes later from lung failure. The last naturally born ibex died in 2000. Its brief revival sparks debates on cloning extinct species for second chances. The northern white rhino was declared extinct in 2018 after the death of Sudan, the last male. Poaching and habitat loss led to their irreversible decline. The Seychelles giant tortoise, hunted to near extinction by the 1840s, may survive in captivity. A 2011 study found 28 adults and others on Cuisine Island. Jonathan, at 187, is the oldest living land mammal. The Barbary lion, once ranging from Morocco to Egypt, was the largest lion subspecies and likely used in Roman gladiatorial games. Living solo due to scarce prey, the last wild Barbary lion was killed in Morocco in 1942. Some captive lions today may be its descendants, sparking efforts for their preservation. The Syrian wild ass, once widespread in Mesopotamia, went extinct after the last known captive died in 1928. World War I, with armed troops and motor cars, led to its collapse despite prior threats. The tarpan, a Eurasian wild horse, went extinct in the wild by 1890 and in captivity by 1918. Standing under 5 feet tall, it had a grillo coat with dark stripes. Conic horses resemble tarpans but lack genetic ties. The thylacine, or Tasmanian tiger, was a striking carnivorous marsupial, once roaming Australia and New Guinea. It measured 6 feet long, tail included, and survived only in Tasmania after human activity wiped it out elsewhere. The last wild thylacine was killed in 1930, and the final captive one died in 1936. Declared extinct in the 1980s, whispers of sightings still spark hope and curiosity today. The Bali tiger, the smallest extinct tiger species, had short, dark fur and was closer in size to leopards. The last confirmed kill was in 1937, with a few possibly surviving into the 1950s. Habitat loss and hunting drove them to extinction. The booble hartebeest, once domesticated by ancient Egyptians, was hunted to extinction by European hunters. The last one likely died in Paris Zoo in 1923. The passenger pigeon, once abundant in North America, was driven to extinction in 100 years by commercial hunting and habitat loss. Flocks, numbering in the billions, were decimated, and the last known pigeon, Martha, died in 1914, marking the species' tragic end. The quagga, a South African zebra subspecies, was hunted to extinction for meat and hides. The last wild quagga was killed in the 1870s, and the last captive one died in 1883. In 1987, the Quagga Project began efforts to revive its traits through selective breeding, producing a foal in 1988. DNA studies confirmed it was a plains zebra subspecies, not a separate species. The Caspian tiger, one of the largest cats, once roamed areas from Iran to western China. Habitat loss and hunting led to its extinction, with the last one killed in Turkey in 1970. Unconfirmed sightings lingered until the early 1990s. The golden toad, once abundant in Costa Rica's Monteverde cloud forest, hasn't been seen since 1989. Though its sudden extinction is unclear, habitat loss, chytrid fungus, and El Niño-driven weather changes are likely factors. Described in 1966, this 2-inch species became an iconic example of extinction. The Pinta Island tortoise, a subspecies of the Galapagos tortoise, was declared extinct after the death of the last known individual, Lonesome George, in 2012. The species was largely wiped out by the 19th century, with habitat loss from hunting and non-native species contributing to its extinction. The Tacopa pupfish, discovered in 1942, became the first species declared extinct under the Endangered Species Act in 1981. Habitat destruction from canalization and nearby development led to their extinction. This insect, native to central Italy's shrubland, was confirmed extinct this year. Only one specimen was ever found in Tolentino decades ago.